market in Korea, but it didn't become one of his mainstay picks. It does have the potential to solve the problem of them not having strong mid lane control. Because Aurelion Sol can shove up so quickly and then look to roam.
On, and the question really does come up. Are we going to see the last 2 games ROX Tigers or the entire first week and a half ROX Tigers?
If he's looking for a play, do they realm warp in or do they walk? Also a gank top side.
All right, double sides, the flash knockback. Here's the ward hop in, the kick as well. Lands the Sonic Wave. That's first blood in for Peanut. Meanwhile, Prey has to do just that. He's running out of health. Clear Love actually going to lose his life. A kill in for Prey. ROX Tigers still not saying die. Finally, the kills come through for Scout. 2-2 overall, but Kuro is not done. Voice of Flight tags Mako, flash the chase in. He's going to try to get some of it, but they're inside the orbit. They're not taking any damage. He finally gets one and gets away with it. Kuro makes it 3-2 ROX Tigers.
Don't have the vision toggle just yet. There he is.
Kuro does have flash. Does he use it?
Peanut is around. Kuro going to go for the 1v2. Plenty of damage to deal to the ROX Tigers jungler. And at least he trades it back. That's the best it could have been right here. Kuro burns his flash. Stronger, you might say. Scout doing pretty well for himself. Actually has gotten a minion kill lead back. But now he's looking for top lane tier 2, forcing the early flash out of Kuro. He ults to kill the minion wave, not knowing that he's just going to die himself. That's going to be a kill put through, but he will save the turret for now and buy time for the rest of the...
I think EDG will be able to overcome and teamfight us, but if they keep this up and they get a good realm warp in, they have a chance.
Looking for the play on the bot lane. Gorilla running out of health rapidly. The first kill going to come through, and Love is just running out of HP. He's going to shift out of this one and run for your dear life. Kuro finishes the teleport to buy some time for the rest of his team. Will they get much going on, though? Looks like the chase still continuing as ROX Tigers really want some more kills. Mako eats a cupcake. Eagles comes back in towards Peanut, but Kuro taking all of his life and damage, going to get dropped down for it. He turns around and gets killed for the transgression.
So a misplayed fight there by EDG cost them.
And you can't excuse lack of Ragnarok initiation on the turret dive either. ROX looking for more than just the turret.
Gonna land the Q, the flash and chase, the slow and a clear, the kick into the wall, the kill comes through to Kuro with the orbiting stars, and more comes through for the ROX Tigers. Now a death stun's gonna land. Double kill for the mid laner. One more chase for Spab. Actually gonna run away from this one, doesn't want it out of the turret. And that play that is the hopeful beginning of an Edward Gaming comeback. They say, well, first of all, Scout facing Smeb, the nice flash into the knockback, flashed away from Aurelion Sol, Ghost burned as well, Voice of Light flash. The damage is gonna be enough. They try, they're not quite gonna get it on a Scout, but how about a re-engage? Smeb running out of health, his flash is down, and Edward Gaming actually find a comeback kill. 45 seconds of
try to make that kill happen, so it buys some time for EDG. For now, no other damage, just Peanut dueling with Kuro.
He's got the teammates coming. Zyra just below, down on that side of the map. Aurelion Sol coming as well. That's that yellow orb on your screen. Kuro able to get away, not burning any summoners. And here's the rest of Edward Gaming. Smeb has teleport, and here's the re-engage. 2 members already picked off. Make that 3. Kuro doesn't even need to snipe. A double kill for Kuro in the mid lane for ROX Tigers. And that was a 5v.
Smeb be damned, he fell down. The rest of ROX did a 4v5.
Double mountain, so easy. The fact that they turn, they feel to just mow down the rest. They need there to be some threat of tankiness or damage in the front line. Otherwise, they're in trouble. Whoa!
There's the giant stun from base.
Not going to land the stun on anybody just yet, but ooh, is Peanut looking for the knockback, but not going to find it. Maybe overstepping. Jumps to a minion, running out of health pretty rapidly, but they don't quite have the damage output. Equals buys a little bit more time, and he's not quite going to burn down. Gorilla gets the kill into Kuro, and now it's Edward Gaming forced to retreat once again. Clear Love slowed down, chased out. Kuro is not going to be stopped. Finally lets him get away back to his base, but it is a 5v4 that ROX Tigers secure the middle inhibitor with.
And how
the Korean fans can be exceptionally happy at how their team is doing right now. Once again, look at the play on Scout. He is able to dodge some of the skill shots and actually flash away for a few more seconds. Maybe Peanut finds the re-engage. In fact, might just do so. Flash the Q, gets the kill with the kick. Nicely done there by Peanut, turning one in. And Edward Gaming is still the one.
ROX has more poke, so generally EDG will always be lower on health.
See Smeb doing a lot of work with this one. Kuro also holding the front line quite nicely. On this Aurelion still durable enough to make it scary. Clear Love running on the team, getting nothing done for it. Kuro's dominating. A nice ulti by Gorilla disengages. It's already 2 kills picked up for ROX Tigers with what could be the end game push right now. 35 minutes in, triple Mountain Drake, 5 versus 3 for 40 seconds. Looking now for Nexus turrets, looking to be another team into the semifinals. If they can do this and more, the 3-man defense. Mako not long for this world. Exhaust is not enough. The dive out of the fountain. Peanut nearly loses his life for it. Was able to safeguard back away. The flash to re-engage, looking for a little bit more damage, and it's still only 2 members alive. Edward Gaming will not be able to defend this one. Scout's gonna lose his life at the end of it all. Def, the last man standing. Nexus falls. ROX Tigers convincingly take down game 1.
Welcome back to the big far enough ahead where he has any semblance of kill pressure on Cannon, so it might be one less pressure point for Peanut to be super aggressive around, because maybe equalizing top, but taking over top, very difficult for Mal.
The thing is, if EDG abandon this, they're still giving up first turret. Even if they stay, they're likely to be giving up first turret. Clearlove still level 5, and he's caught.
Caught out with Chain CC. First blood comes through. The flash into the kick for Peanut. Gets it down for himself. The re-engage by Scout means nothing about
now that a lot of the shielding is backloaded to the higher levels.
The whimper of a... Oh, this is rough stuff right now for Koro. You've got the rest of the team coming in for him, and it's a 3v1. Nowhere to go. Goodbye to Kennen. But now the re-engage on the bot side. Prey gets one on a Mako. A trade kill for Clearlove. Something finally on the board for Edward Gaming. Not a complete shutout. And Scout wants in as well. Lands the Rune Prison. Spiraling in past the minions, and they're going to block the rest of the... About 20 minutes in, the previous game had just absolutely broken the game apart. They're doing so a little bit early. The flash engage on Nakoro. More CC to follow. Not even a chance from the runaway with his life. It's going to be the last hit on to Peanut. Why not secure another one? 2-0-1 here for the jungler. ROX Tigers.
Tracker's Knife, they've upgraded to the maximum Sights on Gorilla, and they always have the aggressive wards that let them make plays like this.
The kick is in. The chase through as well. Mako's going to survive. Going to land the root into Peanut, but there's just not enough damage to deal. Clearlove really wants in, though. Can he get the attacks? He's going to go for the ulti. Nice dodge from Peanut. Still alive somehow, but Scout's there with a vengeance. Now on to Kuro they go. The root's going to land. A couple more shots should do it, but he's tanky enough. He lands the stun. He might kill off Clearlove, but no, now he's in the danger zone. This could be enough, and no, it's still going to be the one picked up. Nicely played by Kuro to get away. The fight continuing on the bottom side. Gorilla getting a ton of damage across on this one. Kuro going to lose his life as well, and that is the ace for 1. Beautifully played by ROX Tigers.
Woo, and that is Baron for them.
The crazy thing in all of this is that I think the Aurelion Sol is the one champion that has thrown EDG's pick and ban off. They thought they could keep Kuro in lane wave clearing. It didn't work, but Baron time.
The Baron's already been picked up, but maybe this is the fight that Edward Gaming needs. Exhaust on right in time, and it's already 1 kill picked up. Make that 2. Baron's gone. 1 trade kill, but it's a 4 versus 3, and it might just get worse. The snipe gonna come through, gonna tag Mako in the back, below 1,000 HP.
Smeb is taking the long way around to cut off the retreat.
And there's nowhere to go. Depth gets shut down once again. Peanut gets that kill. Now Mako also rooted up against the wall. A double kill for the ROX Tigers jungler. It's 4 for 1, not even a problem.
But this game might end on this push.
This is an incredible display by the ROX Tigers, and EDG have to be very disappointed as well based on their pre-tournament expectations and being an undefeated team in the LP. One inhibitor already down. Let's watch ROX work.
One more attempt to try to keep the game alive. Edward Gaming going for the roam. Moro gets in without the exhaust this time around. A shutdown comes through. They got Prey. The knockup already came in. 4v4. How much more gonna happen? Smeb is invincible as we know. 4v3 as another kill comes through. Now Def caught out. There's the stars. There's the kills. Clearlove gets a bit of a terrify, but has to run for dear life. Smeb gonna drop the turret. I can put it on the Peanut. By the way, only Clearlove left alive. Now, yes, Prey was killed, but it does not matter. Another flash kick for Peanut. Secures the ace. 5-1 and 5 on the Lee Sin. And ROX Tigers gonna make it a swift 2-0.
And very high kills for ROX Tigers. They averaged 18 kills per game in the group stage, but this was 18 kills in a much faster and more dominant fashion. ROX Tigers is gonna go 2-0.
People have their preconceived notions about what Korean League of Legends looks like. You see SKT, you see Samsung, you see the controlled play. That's not ROX Tigers. These guys build damage. These guys dive towers. Their Baron power plays are massive, and when they start going, 15 minutes on, they end the game before 30.
It jumped out too.
And keep in mind, Ryze was the earlier picked mage every single game this series. It was a contest. Let's try to take it away from them, from Edward Gaming. Scout tried to take the Ryze away from Kerr.
Pre-tournament favorite go out in this manner, but it's been a really rough tournament for EDG.
And Edward Gaming
On low health. It's
should
over.
go. Fiora's missing. Walks into the camp, actually gets away from the skill shots, but doesn't really matter. Smites for a bit of healing. Trying to run out. One more hit will do it, and that's first blood in for Smeb in the top jungle.
Case scenario for EDG. Now, a big lead for Smeb. No surprise, he gets the kill credit. Here's Peanut again.
CC back and forth, no summoners for Scout. He's got nowhere to go. That's going to be the assassination. Peanut gets one as well, 2-0, and Scout should have known better.
And really, where is the communication?
But it's still actually a 13 last hit lead right now for Def in the bottom lane. The gold may be a bit close. Now a stun on the Kuro as they want a bit of health. And ooh, that's going to be a whiffed equalizer, but still the damage comes through. A roam down for Kuro 1, helping with that.
Takes is a flash kick to connect his
Still
Q.
likely to be a kill. Walk into his face, kick into the wall. There's the Q. There's the chase in. Not even difficult. And flashed out to make it easy. That's a nicely played gank there by Peanut.
Pick up the chest coming in. Over a pink ward, so he's spotted.
Looking for the play in the top side of the map. Smeb gonna have to flash away from this. Will repose the stun. Nicely played here. And now in with the ultimate, but he's running out of health rapidly. Voice of Light, and the drill comes through. The drill of defiance. There's a kill finally in for Edward Gaming in the top lane.
Even though he had been punished for teleporting in the lane, is able to get one back on Smeb. They also burn the flash, which just makes things better.
And a ton of CC now onto Mako. He's getting shot down. Nice play by Def. Oh, but Mako gets himself out of the way and takes the shot. Anyway, that's a poor misplay, and a kill comes through. Roam to the top lane, really trying to wedge this matchup open. Scout is here again. Rinse and repeat, back in onto Smeb. What's it gonna look like? Equalizer, not the best, but it still cuts off some of the retreat angles. Kuro takes Zagger, but Voice of Light still gonna be enough. And another kill comes through. Top lane is actually... They do go through the vision. Quick ulti on the Prey to soften them up. Nice
just want the turret.
But they've got 4 members to knock down this turret. The flashless Gorilla has to be a little bit careful.
Yours coming in.
The root. They don't quite dedicate themselves to knocking the turret down. Naka comes through onto 3. How much more is the re-engage gonna grab? Smeb and Peanut are here. A late teleport for Kuro. It's a 5v4 momentarily, but the kickback doesn't land the root. Now Mako gonna run out of health. Voice of Light plus Equalizer getting a little bit more, and Gorilla running down, but no, he eats a trap. Can they find any more? A realm warp doesn't quite get him out, and look at all the kills for Edward Gaming. It's 3-1. Now, maybe a little bit more coming through. Smeb wants it, and he finds the shut down. Gets healed up a little bit more, and now getting barbecue to the backside. Takes a harpoon to the back, and a snipe in for Def. Edward Gaming with the lead.
It's exactly what ROX... As much as possible, go to the lowest wave clear lane, which is Smeb's lane, and trying to push down that turret. It's even better if they could kill Smeb before they arrive for the siege.
Ooh, that's Smeb jumping back into the core because suddenly here's the rest of the squad. He's going to block the ulti, but now comes Peanut, and maybe he shouldn't have been here at all. That's one kill picked up for Def. The rest of the squad is now here as well, and Peanut's got nowhere to go. The kick means not very much, but still, they get the kill through with Def. That's good enough there for Edward Gaming. 9-6 the scoreline. Almost a 3,000 gold lead, pushing top lane outer.
And now Scout's trying to go for more. Will ROX trying to defend this turret.
Gets the stun on the Gorilla. The knockup's going to be nothing. That's another one picked up. Mako makes his mark. 10-6. Look at this game.
We were just talking about it. That was EDG. Sneak deft into this brush.
It's there, but the rest
ROX is also here with Rise.
This is a bit of a 2 versus 3. Do they have the damage on Smeb? One more shot will do it. They switch back into Kuro. They get one. Now how's the trade kill going to work? If they get a crit, and Def gets it. Now the battle versus Gorilla. Flash the way. Deals through the ignite and is running for dear life. Get their vengeance. All said and done, though, still advantage Edward Gaming 3-2.
That was some vintage Deft mechanics right there with the flash, but still down in the back end.
Scouts around the back.
Love's here to help. Prey is running out of health pretty rapidly, but gets the 1 kill picked up. Another execution kick out of Peanut. Another 1-for-1, and now it's time for Peanut to run, but he's on the long cooldown. Nice cue to the
shielding of Karma, that if they just group up and fight with deft, I think they win. This is the kind of stuff they need to avoid, though.
And that's going to be a pretty quick kill on the Scout. Does get some decent damage on a Prey, but not enough to matter, and you're seeing ROX Tigers
having some armor to not be deleted outside of range is very important.
Here comes the attempt, going to be the Rune Prison in towards Kuro. Puts the Equalizer down, but just not enough damage dealt nearly rapidly enough. And again, it's ROX Tigers finding a kill.
But you try and zone him with the Aurelian Soul, and you actually want to take a 50-50 if they go for it.
And here comes the teleport in from Smeb. Scout is in the front line, losing a lot of health, and rises on him, and Scout's going to lose his life at the very start of it. That's going to get him popped with the Guardian Angel. Now it's Smeb still chasing through Kuro, jumping into the Baron Pit, but Deft is still alive in the back line. Scout will go down to Smeb. The re-engage on Kuro, though, is good. That's a lot of damage into Caitlyn, and Equalizer kind of splits up the team. Kuro buying what time he can with the Zodius, but still goes down to the plants. Meanwhile, Deft and it's Clear Love picking up everybody. That is 4 kills for Edward Gaming, and the resulting 3v1 is Peanut still alive.
He is, and we've seen this story before. Just when it looks like ROX will lose at a Baron fight, Peanut comes around the side.
Oh, Deft going big! 2 more shots will do it! He's gonna knock down Peanut, and that was a huge play!
Should be Baron over to EDG. The Guardian Angel so important. No healing field. coming through from the Fiora. No real way to re-engage that fight, and free Baron to EDG.
9-1-5 on Deft. Beautiful play by Deft in that fight. I will say EDG got a little scattered around the Baron pit. This has been a pretty...
A Baron buff going strong. Mid lane 2-2 already gone. 6,000 gold lead into the inhibitor turret.
In that last fight, Deft out-damaged every member of ROX Tigers put together. This is the Deft we know. 40% damage shares, 50% damage shares. They got that last hit on the inhibitor, and EDG don't want to go down 3-0.
If he completes this teleport to go back to base, with Koro having the teleport, this means EDG is in for it. They're going for the second inhibitor.
Looking for the CC on a scout. Plenty of knockbacks to kick in for Peanut. It's a trade of 1-for-1 jungler for mid laner, but maybe that's a good thing for ROX Tigers. It's now the wrestlers and EDG. Yep. Knowing what was going on, Smeb sniffed it out, but with the red buff on, does it even matter? Running for his life, the flashes to chase, the flash to run. Smeb, voice of light, and the kill for Deft. He's unstoppable. The stun of the Peanut didn't even need to be there. 2-for-0 to Edward Gaming.
And already inhibitor down, they just go to where they think Smeb's gonna be. They catch him out. GA up on Clear Love, GA up on Deft. He's got a 5,000 gold lead against Prey. EDG is gonna look to end here.
Mid lane inhibitor already gone anyway. 40 seconds in the respawn for two members of ROX Tigers. Gorilla caught out as well, forced to flash. The chase is in. The kill comes through once again for the mid laner for Scout, Clear Love, Guardian Angel. Who even cares? The same popped here on the Aurelion Soul, but now it's on to the Nexus turrets. It's on for the comeback for Edward Gaming. They drop the first two, but convincingly they take game 3 off the back of some excellent play. Deft 11, 1, and 8 on the Caitlyn, and that's game 3 going to Edward Gaming.
Cannon. Olaf has been much more effective as far as Pete has been much more effective in Clear Love this tournament. So that's a party in the bottom lane that's going to be trying to stop Deft from Mako from pushing.
It's either you're seeing the overall gold game be plus 200 for ROX Tigers. They are laning better as a team, but the re-engage on Gorilla means nothing because suddenly Peanut is here on the Olaf. A flash forced out of Clear Love, but he is still chasing on the Deft, who's nearly out of HP. The chase in for Prey. First blood. That's 2 for Peanut. It might be a third, and the re-engage for Koro 1. Can he do much of anything? It doesn't seem like a lot. Peanut very, very low. Slicing Maelstrom. Smeb says, don't you dare go for my teammates. Another one. ROX Tigers 4-1.
And it's an extent
Lane that's been a big differentiator here. Mako is going to get rooted up into a lot more skill shots landing onto him, but that's a trap eaten by Gorilla. The flashless Karma, Clear Love looking for a bit more, dodging away from the tidal wave though, and that is nothing to be gained. And here's the curtain call, and it could be just that for Edward Gaming. Clear Love gonna get sniped. You expect it to happen, and that is the kill picked up once again to Peanut. They're giving it to the Olaf. Gonna punch their ticket into the semifinals off of some incredible play so far from
No, he's
Peanut.
flashless.
Trying to turn it around, kicks him into the wall. Gonna wait on the Q and lets him dodge away. Clear Love having a terrible series so far, but it's still gonna be an easy kill because Deft is there to secure it. The ulti was all that they needed, and now the race is on for first turret.
This EDG sacking.
If this keeps going super late, I do feel like there's Edward Gaming has the tools they need, but it's ROX Tigers still pulling the trigger, looking for the dive.
For the counter gank.
They've got the dive, they've got the kill into Koro. Now it's about the counter gank. How much can EDG do 4v5? Peanut kind of on the wrong side of this one, trying to run away back through the turret. He's going to be just fine with it. That is a cleanly executed gank, and the escape afterwards.
Snowballed member is Olaf building armor, as Mako has to flash away. Olaf can be a soul tank.
Ulti gonna be burned just to land a bit of a slow, but Peanut pops the ultimate. He's still gonna go for this chase. The Ragnarok is on, and Mako gonna run out of HP entirely. That is just unafraid diving. Great kill pick.
This is the sort of game where they can actually look for a Baron to profit.
Oh, the axe landed, meaning Deft got rooted. He gets deleted, and it's Smeb who wants a little bit more. Scout running out of health. One more shot would get him, and no one blocks the shot. Clear Love, what are you doing? Another kill picked up.
They took a couple of luxuries in the thick and bad and fell down. This is how they reply.
And the shot is there on Mako. He's got nowhere to go. Chopped down yet again. Peanut is godlike and playing like it. Absolutely. Kerr half health. That's fine. Who cares about that one? ROX Tigers have killed the support once again. Mako 0-3 on this Nami. And here comes the attempt to bait Baron Nashor.
Yeah, keep taking the kills if you're Peanut because you're doing work with it. Here they come, they get on a scout.
Scout's done so. There's the Rune Prison, and there's the kill picked up. Peanut
legendary
with another one. He's legendary. He's 8-0.
Two things that have come for this series for ROX Tigers are not the things I expected coming into it. The first one was the Aurelion Soul. Now suddenly a must ban or a considered ban against Kuro, but the other one, Peanut, mentioned.
Now 8 turrets for ROX Tigers as it falls.
And this is one of the big problems for EDG in this game, is they just have no way of pulling the trigger and making initiation happen. They're a poke siege comp that has fallen very far behind, and their initiator has been underperforming to an extreme degree. Clearlove would be the one that has to go in, but he hasn't even been able to kick someone into a queue, let alone do an insect play.
There's the exhausted Smeb diving into this one, getting the health bars low. Romo does much of nothing, but it does bait the bubble out of Mako. But it's all of EDG now stuck on their fountain as the inhibitors are falling. Those can't run away, and they don't heal nearly as fast. 2 inhibs down. ROX Tigers say, great, that's enough for us. Let's take in enough, though. Not yet diving.
Yeah, it's interesting how ROX is prepping this because they don't have the Baron buff to keep that minion wave alive. So instead they're trying to kind of escort the 2 super minions into the Nexus turret, which will pull EDG off and then draw that wave clear to threaten to dive and prevent the wave clear from hitting that other turret, and it's working quite well.
And with Scout down at the Nexus turret, this might be the wave as it comes through. Scout's still down there, and this turret gets the attack, but they're going to eat up the traps, and here comes the play. They've brought in Smeb. He's the back line, and Scout's nowhere to be seen. They're getting evaporated, assassinated in the lightning storm. This is all they could possibly need. Clearlove running out of house. Scout nearly just nothing to do anymore. Jumps back towards the fountain. Who even cares? It's Peanut who actually stays alive. They flash to keep him up in this one, and this should be the game cleanly as ROX Tigers take a 4-for-1. They'll be taking the series 3-1 as the turrets fall. It's going to be the rematch of Worlds last year. ROX hoping to get revenge on SK Telecom T1 as Peanut is the best juggler in the world. ROX Tigers back on form, hoping to win a world championship.
11-0 and 5 Olaf. As I said at the start of the game, other junglers, when they get the first 3 kills of the game on the Lee Sins, on the Olafs, you're like, I don't know about this, but